you have that image in Berlin that it is some kind of anarchistic stuff without any permission, but those years are definitely over. It was like 25 years ago, like 20 years ago, but nowadays you have no chance to do that without any permission. This place would be closed like within weeks.
Made out of wood and love and dreams, a mystic place where you forget your tears. As soon as you stepped in, you felt like in another world, and often it was hard to leave. There was a river floating by, which brought lots of good vibes. Sitting on the swing with your nose up in the wind, and when you sniffed him deep inside, it made some new energy rise, and made you laugh and sing and dance and sometimes cry.
There's a saying, which is actually true. The city, especially parts like Kreuzberg and stuff like that, they were built with the help of the river, because all the material they used to use for that, especially bricks, were brought here by the river. Because the factories where they built, where they made the bricks, they were like around Grindow. It's a small town near Potsdam, and it's on the same river, and so it was the best way to transport all the bricks to Berlin. They just put it out, like Obernhafen, that was a big part, a big place to bring out the material. And so that's why they say Berlin was built from water, from out of the water. The word Berlin is, I think, from Slavic origin, and it means swamp.
So the water in Berlin, this is not a river, this is a canal.
Yes.
So it is artificial, and it's called Landwehrkanal, and it was constructed around and built around the first canal around 1840 to 1850, I think. It was a very narrow canal, and it was originally meant to drain the swamps, because Berlin is built on sand and swamp. And this bridge, called Admiral Bridge, and it's like a hotspot of the nightlife, of the cheap nightlife. That's why it is in the Lonely Planet and so on, because people are sitting here having drinks, sitting in the sun. You have from over there the evening sun, and they are playing guitars. And then around 10 in the evening, the police comes.
And
telling the people to leave and sending them home, because like they are making noise and the neighbors are complaining.
Yeah. So people all the time sitting like this, not just 1st of May?
No, it's not the 1st of May. This is like that it's so crowded over there. It's kind of unusual, but like this picture is normal. This is like a normal evening on Admiral Bridge. So I made this project about like the urban spree, the river. It was Paola Alfare's project, and we have been doing some research about living bridges. And I think this is, even if it was not meant to be a living bridge, now it is a living bridge, because it has more functions than just like traffic and crossing from one side to another. Now it's really like staying on the bridge, sitting here. And it's not very frequented by the traffic. So I think a very important thing is for bridges, if you want to use it, to stay on it, and it's like you need to slow down the traffic. You can have traffic on the bridge. As you see, it works. You don't need like a living bridge or a park on the bridge. But like in the main use, it doesn't have to be a road any longer. And it's the same on this Modersohn Bridge. People are sitting over the rails, and the nice thing with bridges is that you have a very long views over the water to the sun, over railway tracks, and I think that is what people like. So you need to slow down the traffic, you need possibilities to sit there, and if it's a bridge and you can see the sunset, then it's even better.
No, it's okay. So what is missing around the river?
Dan was saying that. What were you saying?
That there's no design infrastructure for hanging out. It's like there's a lot of people hang out there, and it's like rats running around, and it's like bushes and canal.
Yeah, but I don't think it's required because actually you can just dangle your legs over the ledge and you don't need
maybe a separate bike path. Like I used to live in Vienna, and compared to the Donau Canal, that was like really well developed, and this in Berlin it's just like whatever.
Yeah, which is kind of
which is also good. This is different.
That's what we like about
Berlin. That's what we like.
Yeah.
It's the dirty,
undesigned.
Not formal. Where did David go?
So,
I think he went inside.
Sam, my question for you.
Paulina, yeah.
What is the next project by the river, by on-off? Is there any...
It's a bar on a raft.
Bar on a raft. Sauna included?
Maybe next year sauna. But first start a bar on a raft.
Bar on a
And you
raft.
can go down the canal and stop by people who are sitting on the canal. And
So it will be Raftspäte?
a raft
Raftspäte.
floating späti.
So it's another attachable from one on the ground, the other one on the water,
One on wheels, one on water,
one in the air.
one flying in some years.
You told me?
But maybe
That's an issue with the visa thing.
Yeah, you told me it's...
some of that is missing, but actually people use the canal in funny ways. Like you see groups with their own little boats
So,
and
for example,
hanging out. We have friends of ours who did a raft and did a theater play on a raft, and they would stop in different places
Because the way I read it
to
was
do different scenes, and people sitting on the canal would just watch. That was pretty nice.
actually support them
But
straight away. But you
that
need to
exists, but it would be nice if there was more.